Well, I'm assuming you'll have some ground loot. You'll level up those ones, or do what I did. If you have a gun you want to level up, put it as your secondary that you have, and then when you complete a contract right before it's finished, flip it and you get all the XP on it. So it's whatever gun you're holding.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there. As
I thought it was too early to be on me, but I wasn't sure. You do sound a little bit better, Joe. Not perfect, but you sound better than you did. So, no, his nose has been bothering him. He got that thing taken out today or whatever. He's been sticking crayons up there.
When they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's going to be his first career rushing touchdown.
Touchdown on the year, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
I think it's going to be a lot, because they're going to do 10 new Star Wars shows in the next 2 years.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It was like even if you spread it out, like they're going to be overlapping. I mean, they'll probably be pretty cool storylines, but that's a lot.
So demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Waiting for.
Here's the first carry.
We're down to 17 minutes.
And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Give him 10 yards there and about by the
doing tonight at some point. I was going to do it today, but when I wanted to play Warzone, so
essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple
he said he's going to get back.
The service academies run at the college level? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt.
Sorry, who do you play this week in the league?
Both drives were impressive. The opening drive was that.
Oh, are you playing tonight?
Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early.
The whole division will play. Oh, I guess I don't know when Becky's going to play.
It's about set to begin this drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
25-yard line.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Yeah, no, that's why we plan on throwing out all Madden, because all Madden, it's like I said, if you come out and like they basically know what you're gonna run, because like because it's the AI, so they like you're always gonna run. Like if you clunt a run, they'll come out like 9 in the box. And if you come out and 5 wide, like they know exactly what you're gonna run. So that's why we don't do it, because it's just it's almost not fun that way. So we just play yeah.
From the 38, Mahomes will find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
They go play action. Now Mahomes looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes
the field goals are wider in Charger Stadium, Joe.
Chargers 14. Chiefs 7.
Because I did that to you last year when we played. I thought I missed like 3 of them.
And this carries into the end zone.
Yeah. Well, my last week was a bye.
He's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
Yeah, me neither.
Set him up with not great field position.
I played the PS5 version yesterday for a couple games. Well, we played Reddit, Sam. Yeah.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally down at the 36-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 49 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No
That's
gain.
the
See
pretty
that
sure.
a ton, do you?
Sounds
With the
like that.
cornerback coming over to the middle of the field.
Yeah, I think they're wrestling over
Someone
bone or
with a
something.
ton of
Yeah.
confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Carried by the wide receiver.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. That's a nice play.
Fenway, come here.
The touch pass looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
How would you do? Just crack it?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and
I'm gonna do
medium,
it too.
they opted to run instead of pass.
I'm ready. It's almost time for noon, though, but I'm gonna wait. I told Jenny I'd wait until. Well, usually like summertime, they have a lot of like 2 for 1, because it's like in between when the new phone came out and the old phone.
Right side here.
Yeah.
He's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers.
Yeah, my phone, my battery just drains. It's at that point where it just drains fast.
A pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both
Mine
of those
does. I use mine
touchdowns,
probably
he
way
went
too
right
much,
up
though.
to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He
Yeah.
recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take him all to dinner.
6 to 8 hours a day. Minimum.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10. 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nate Gary on the tackle. A gain of 7. And
They changed it to it used to suck. And then they updated it a few months ago. And then they updated it again with the
From
new.
the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
complete to
Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Chargers 21, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield,
I did Redskins in mine. I traded for Metcalf.
well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners.
So I got Scary Terry and Metcalf. I can't remember what I gave up. I think I gave up one of the D tackles. They've got like 4 that are upper 80s.
Looking out for a pass coming up. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. On the slant, this is Chark. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Chris Jones on the stop. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready
You doing what?
for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes him a little bit of an apology on that one.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Jalen Waddle.
Gain of 13. It's a first down. Seemed
Wide
like a couple
receiver from
sets of
Alabama.
eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know
Yeah,
you need
usually
good
those draft classes, they like kind of they
blocking
suck
to
off
gain
like the
yardage. But every one of these
like the
RPOs,
best player in the like the top playing class right
the
there.
same, whether it's handed off inside or the
Just like
quarterback
whoever's up,
keeps it.
like whoever's there
That
good.
allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
Yeah.
fooled them with the inside run.
Yeah.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah,
who's
no,
going to get some
timeout.
stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. DJ Chark, 42 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense
Yeah, I couldn't.
about set
I
to
played
begin this
Cooper
drive. The Charles Way
CPU Joe
touchdowns have come so
last
fast
or
and
yesterday,
furious
whatever
from both
time,
sides of
and
this thing. It's starting to feel
it
a little more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description.
And that's caught.
his defense held me to like 60 rushing yards on like 30 attempts.
Mecole Hardman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive.
Yeah, well, he's got all those both his defensive ends and both his outside linebackers have run stuff abilities, and so it's like you can't run on them almost. Bears, this is Cooper's team. I couldn't run on the CPU.
When it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it
Sounds like we need a Herman Thurman.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on 4th.
At the 34-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll rumble for about 4.
I thought you had one more week
close to the 40.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Eluding the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
The ball carrier.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. Now Eckler. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Herbert. His throw is going to be incomplete.
It's It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Brings up third.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 21.
Set now to kick this one away.
Joe's here. Who was here? Joe's here.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again.
I don't get it.
That's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
Mine's done.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Bye, I love you.
Now
okay.
Another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I'll be getting on after this game probably. We'll see.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Yeah, I helped him move.
He may try and run for this.
I helped him move 2 days ago.
Inside the 45. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football is running away in the third quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On first down, it's Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down.
He's asking if she's interracial. That's
He was
racist.
looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And that'll bring up second down.
Interracial. That's racist. Get it? Haha.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the screen,
The one thing I like about Corpos, it's different from like any other
taken
game.
down at the 39.
Like you never get the
Clearly
option to
short of
Corpo in the
first by
game.
a few yards. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down.
Yeah, I just with how long it is, I don't know if I want
to.
to.
Underneath there, you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
If you set that out there, I can take it to the trash.
Wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good.
No, I'm not
run
gonna
on
talk.
that last
I'm not
play.
gonna say
Yeah, they
anything.
didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like
Speaking of
that
bad moves.
each and every time, won't you?
And the stop will come inside the 5
You do not.
and the 4.
You do not. No, I didn't go. Don't start that with me. I didn't do anything. You don't.
First and goal.
You don't.
Try to run it. And he goes records
You
on
don't
this one.
talk
Losing yardage
to a
the
pregnant lady when
7.
she's cranky.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
A loss of 3 brings up
I don't think I did anything. I've been trying to be very helpful.
the
A
7.
shotgun throw for Stick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down.
Are you done with
right
your
after.
school things?
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's only gotten in 3 times. You can't get...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
So which one did you end up deciding?
As they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do. Joe? I don't think he's talking. He paused it, but I don't know why. Joe?
Yard line.
Hello?
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own
not talking,
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this
Oh, he
drive.
put in his
They trail
backup QB,
offense, first time
Papa
to touch
Sawyer.
the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their
The
sleeve.
QB, that's funny.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Down at the 19.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Kenneth Murray able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like
See,
any defense, you
I
never
bought
want
it.
to let them get anything started.
It,
And that
well,
would've been a
just the
first down.
prologue's like 7
Instead,
hours.
You saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before
So
this
the
drive
prologue's
can
like
get
5 to
wings,
7 hours,
it's 4th down.
and then you actually start the story mode after that.
Just 2 on the return. And
That's
it'll
what
be
they were
Charger
saying. That's like
football
Dr.
here as
Disrespectful
they
was last
take
night. Tonight I'm gonna do the. He's like tonight I'm gonna do the prologue, 6 to 7 hours, and then I'll tomorrow I'll start the actual game.
They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other...
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown.
I finally got Cyberpunk yesterday, Randy, or I guess two days ago, and then
It's his second
I started
touchdown
reading
catch
that
of
you
this
should
game.
wait to play it on the
He's one of
PS5
key
version.
guys
So now I don't know if I
in
should
this
wait a couple months,
better
like a few
believe
months, and
we're
they come
looking
out
for
with
a
it, or if I
hat
should
trick
just
here
play
as
it
this one
and not worry
continues
about
to
it.
go. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Well, they
They will send this one away.
Well, because they're gonna come out with like a PS5 version, but also they say it's like 200. Like if you do like the story mode, they say it's like 200 hours.
So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about
It should if it crosses out. Yeah, I would hope so.
About set to begin this drive, and they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet
Yeah.
and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this off.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is
So how does that QB is kind of clear?
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that
Can
close
make
to the
his penis
sideline,
stuff.
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And forget about finding a
You gonna
lane.
learn
He barely
today.
had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And this Chargers offense continues to pour it on. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs
Oh, you
offense
can.
about set to
Nice and
begin
right.
this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a
It's already
touchdown.
downloaded. It's already downloaded.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in cap.
Joe.
And picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie
56-21.
jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding
But he
a
kind
place
of
to
turned
get
it off in
down
the
after you know
second
you
half
get all
here.
you can out of a run. And obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
The Chiefs 34-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. The 20, 10, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers. And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And from the 25, they
So how
work this
fast
to
is
the
this
29. A
quarterback?
gain of 4.
The tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
He seems pretty
With
fast.
the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about
You didn't realize what?
And he
Oh,
is
so it's
met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
that right now. That's a defeated team. body language.
Hands on hips, heads low.
Why?
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Maybe it's because you're
Here's the Chiefs punter
nomad.
now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete.
Seriously?
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll run here with Eckler and able to get about.
I didn't even think about that either. I just, well, I obviously thought about it.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance.
And
it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 15, and he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify
The answer is
what's
yes.
really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. It's Eckler again, and the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. The Chargers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 14. Rushing down he goes.
We've watched this a long time, and I said it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it
Yeah,
leads
he's
to a
shifty.
sack. They'll score that a
He seems like
36-yard
he's changed directions,
line,
dude.
and it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight,
Couple
but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's brought down at the 24
So how do you feel your
after a
backup
gain
on?
of 4.
Well, in every
Your
play
married
call, you
man as a
realize it's
backup.
not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I
Something
did,
to
my
come
good
back.
man. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
1st and 10, Stick. Out to his left. Incomplete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there at a 1st down for L.A. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack.
There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Just crashed Gio's feed.
This thing is ugly. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say
And
they're pretty
he's like
well
a foot
fixed.
taller than Eckler.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run
Does he?
has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need
you're
to
about
do
to play
that
your
and
league
do it
game.
really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
To number 84.
Yeah.
Now another timeout called for by the offense.
What's the speed?
As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, that's the one I drafted. He's like 70-something speed, and he's like, he can catch and stuff, but he's just so slow.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Nichols. And with just inside of 10
Yeah, I saw you beat the
seconds
Pats
to go,
guy.
they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Nice. I'm 3-1.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let him get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.